If you don't already know, we're giving away 50 copies, 50, of The Last of Us Part 2. Click the video in the description. It explains everything.
Subscribe to Breakthrough Gaming and get your chance to win a copy, limited copy, Last of Us 2, which I'm not in.
Hello.
Man. There you go, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you. Keep watching.
Alright, well, I hate to jump back to this subject for the third time in a row, but there has been new information coming from Sony, which I do need to clarify, and as well as give you guys the correct information so you don't have too much of your hopes up, or don't get let down, or just be unbiased, and let's look at this from an objective and non-emotional point of view. So, Sony just released a blog where they pretty much covered all sorts of details in terms of what's happening with the coronavirus. I mean, that's already a sign right there that things are not looking too good, but according to a variety of YouTubers, they misinterpreted the information in this blog, and they are claiming that The Last of Us Part 2 is in fact now confirmed to not be delayed and everything's good to go with no issues. But after taking a closer look at this blog from Sony, especially the Game and Network Services chapter here, Sony did not say that The Last of Us Part 2 is good to go and coming out in May 29th. As a matter of fact, what they said is quite the opposite, perhaps not for The Last of Us Part 2, but let me go ahead and just paraphrase what they just said here. Although no issues have emerged so far, keyword so far, Sony is carefully monitoring the risk of delays in production schedules for game software titles at both its first-party developers and studios and partner studios, primarily in Europe and the US. Now keep in mind that Sony is the grandfather. Sony is the father of all these companies and developers such as Naughty Dog. And what they're saying here is that so far there have been no issues in terms of delays, but they are carefully monitoring the risk of delays specifically in the United States and Europe. So no, this does not mean that The Last of Us Part 2 is not going to get delayed. At the same time, no, this does not mean that The Last of Us Part 2 is going to get delayed. All I'm trying to provide to the product, or I should say the public here, is to remain unbiased. Don't get your hopes up. Don't be too down. This game may very well come out May 29th, but there are a lot of red flags as to why that is not the case. And I just wanted to clear up the rumors because people are having their hopes up for no reason. We have to remain unbiased. We have to remain objective. And the simple fact is that there are a lot of things happening right now in the world. And just because Sony says that everything is okay right now doesn't mean, oh, The Last of Us Part 2, it's not going to get delayed. Everything's perfect. Don't worry. I don't want you guys to get your hopes up or be misled. With all that said, thank you so much for watching. This was just a short and simple video because I wanted to clear the air on multiple things. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Breakthrough Gaming, your #1 source for The Last of Us Part 2, and I'm out.